Hello, you guys. Welcome to your quick mini reading of who's coming towards you guys and why are they coming towards you. So, Pisces, before I get into this, I now lay all the cards out. That way it's faster. It takes me about 20 minutes to do this. Pray over your cards, pre-shuffle over and over, and then whatever drops is out here for you guys, okay? So, with that being said, always keep in mind, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, cross watcher. This can resonate with you. Okay, so a Gemini is out here. So, Gemini, if you're watching for a Pisces, that means that this Pisces could be doing all this to you. Okay, so you guys take what fits and leave the rest. You'll know if it fits for you. Never make a situation fit into your life. Okay. Alrighty, so let's jumping right into this. Let's jump right into this. All right, so Pisces, it looks like you guys have a Gemini coming. Well, this is an ex, okay? This is an old Gemini person from your past. You and this person, it looks like, never got along. There was someone considered as a player out here, all right? Someone, this Gemini right now is, you two are indifferent, okay? You guys are emotionally distant from each other. You guys are physically distant from each other. What I'm feeling for you guys is that you guys are in a commitment. And the reason why I say a commitment is because we have the crown out here, okay? So for some of you guys, there's a Gemini out here that you guys always went back and forth with, okay? You guys were always fighting, always arguing, and someone was considered a player, a cheater, you know, and that's how the situation blew up, okay? So this Gemini is coming back into your life because we have the 10 out here. They want to cause some sort of ending and they want a renewal, but for some of you guys, this has to do with this Gemini wanting somebody else's crown, okay? So you could be in a connection with someone right now, Pisces, and this Gemini knows it, so they want to cause an ending, come in and cause an ending and communicate with you guys about why you guys left them behind back in the past, okay? So this Gemini could have called you guys a player from the past, all right? Keep in mind, this could be the other way around where Pisces is doing this to the Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. Like I say, guys, it's always important. I don't know how many times I have to say that. Other readers, I notice they have to say that. But, you know, anyway, always check your sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. All right, so it looks like there's a Gemini coming back around to cause chaos and conflict in someone's relationship because they want that crowned. They want the crown. So Pisces, you could be with a person, like I said, and they want your person's crown on their head, okay? They think that they deserve the crown for some reason, okay? And they want that crown. They want whatever it is your person or you are giving another person, they believe they should have had that. But someone was in this player energy out here, so that wasn't the case. So this Gemini is coming in to communicate and express how they feel. And it's really to be, now they're in the player energy they want to play some sort of game. I don't know why. Well, I guess because that's how they looked at you back in the past, where you played some game with them and you left them behind. So now that you moved on and you're with someone, you're giving someone some sort of treatment that this Gemini never got. So they're upset and now they want to come in, sabotage your relationship and be an uninvited guest, cause an accident in your relationship, shake things up, make someone make a decision. Some of you guys, this person could be popping up at your house, okay? So you guys could have an ex. When I asked with the dice, who is this person? We have old love out here, and then we have a blank dice. So that tells me a missed opportunity. So, and then with this crown out here, that also tells me that you guys are in a commitment and someone wants to come in and be crowned, okay? They feel like that they should be crowned. They should have this crown on their head, that whoever you're with or whoever you're showing interest in at the time of this reading, they should not have that. They should not have, they feel like they put more work in to a situation and you should be gifting them this crown and not somebody else, okay? So that is what I'm saying for you guys. Be mindful of this Gemini because they're only coming back. They don't want to put the work in to a situation. They don't want to deal with whatever it is that you and your person have dealt with. So let's say, you always see a couple behind, you could see a couple outside walking, right? And they're holding hands, they look cute together, they look like they have no issues in their life. And then all of a sudden, people get jealous and they start questioning that relationship. Oh, I wish I had what she had, or oh, I wish, I had what he had. And it's only because of looks and appearances. Okay, so I feel like someone is looking at someone else's relationship, not knowing what happens behind closed doors. So they want to come in and take this crown off somebody's head because they feel like, well, Pisces didn't treat me like that. So why should Pisces treat this person like that? So they want to, do a surprise pop up, an uninvited guest, show up to somebody's house and be like, look, here I am. Don't you miss me? Like, and they want this crown. They want to be crowned. But what they don't know is what happens behind the scenes. They don't know that that person, for all is sad, crying. You don't know if that man goes to work and then that woman stuck behind closed doors day in and day, doing cleaning and cooking, and she's serving that man and rubbing his feet and his back, and he pays her no mind or whatever. So cross watcher or Pisces, if you're in this situation, be mindful of that, because before you go stealing somebody's crown, because you could be crowned that crown, but you don't know what it takes to wear this crown on your head. Okay, so if you want to pop in and steal somebody's crown off their head, you need to make sure that you're ready for that, because I really feel like there's somebody looking on the outside of someone else's relationship here, and they're going, okay, well, you didn't treat me like that back in the past, so I deserve to wear this crown now. But you don't know what happens behind closed doors with that relationship, and you're willing to knock on this door right here and be an uninvited guest to a situation you know nothing about. You don't know what it takes to wear this crown. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. I feel like there's a person, a Gemini from your past, that's trying to come in and steal the crown off somebody else's head. Either yours, Pisces, or your person's, or cross watcher you. And they don't know what it takes to wear this crown. So they're going to show up uninvited. They're going to knock on that door and be like, give me that crown. This is an old love. And they're going to say, give me that crown. I went through a lot too. I went through the chaos and the drama and the confusion, and I deserve this. So, and then someone was looked at as a player here back in the day, so the relationship didn't work out. But now this player is, stable, mature, and they, are in a stable, committed relationship. Well, that past person is coming back around saying, no, I deserve this crown. She pops up, but doesn't know what it takes to wear this crown here. So yeah, be mindful of whose crown you're taking off somebody's head, because you don't know what it takes. Like I said, you could be, looking through the glass at somebody's, house, so you don't really know what happens behind closed doors. You could get a glimpse of it, or maybe a public vision or view of it, but you don't know what happens behind closed doors. For all that woman spends all that man's money, and they have the worst relationship in the world, but out in public they got to sit here and hold hands, and they got to sit here and make the public happy and pretend like, and then you go waltzing in here and trying to take this crown, and now you're in the same stuck position where that man's beating on you, or cheating on you, or giving you STDs or something. Okay, I really feel like this house is, I feel like there's something wrong here. I feel like when this person comes in, this old love comes in to steal the crown off somebody else's head in their relationship, I really feel like they're going to be surprised. Like there's more than catches the eye. They may see, like, here's the door and it's all lit up. You may see what's outside this door here, but then you don't know what happens up here in the dark behind closed doors. And it looks like, I mean, you can't really tell, but it does look like a person standing there, and they're like looking up, like up at the window in the dark. So that's what I feel like. I feel like before you go ripping somebody's crown off their head, you don't know what it takes to wear that crown. So I would be very, very careful with doing that. And stepping into that role, because you have no idea what you're about to get into. So yeah, Pisces, that has been your reading. That's for you or cross watcher. Gemini energy out here, heavy with this Mercury energy. So that's Gemini Virgo energy. And then we have Gemini with the dice. We have old love. So yeah, some of you guys are dealing with some of you guys with that 10, you could be dealing with an October Libra or a Scorpio. But yeah, that is what I'm getting for you guys. Hopefully that helps you. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, please, as it pushes these messages out for more people to hear. And I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys. Bye.